My name is Jamie McCarthy, and I'm a first year at the College of St. Benedict in St. Joseph.
My name is Skylar Payton. I'm also a freshman at the College of St. Benedict, St. John's University.
My name is Annie Moylan, and I go to the University of St. Thomas in Minnesota.
I'm Julio Lara. I'm from Lewis University.
My name is Emily Dalsky, and I'm from the University of St. Thomas in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Well, my name is Ulyssia Cole, and I'm a bio-pre-med major at Xavier University of Louisiana.
I'm Jessica Miner. I attend Xavier University of Louisiana. I'm a biology pre-med major, and I'm a senior.
Well, I work in campus ministry, so this is a part of one of our orientations as first years, but in addition, I was really interested in making connections with people around the country.
So my boss, I work in campus ministry, also a CRS ambassador and a bonner leader. My boss comes to me and goes, "Do you want to go to DC for a free training?" And I'm like, "Of course, it's DC." So hopped on a plane. I'm very glad I'm here. I didn't quite know what I was getting into, but I really enjoyed myself.
Thomas was able to sponsor 6 of us students to come, so we're really fortunate, and we're here just to get ideas about things that we can bring back to campus and spread the word about social justice and do more advocacy and outreach to the community.
I'm here to learn how to be a better social justice advocate, connect with some like-minded individuals, and hopefully learn something in the process.
I'm here at this the Catholic Social Ministry Gathering to learn, grow, realize, and actualize Jesus' call to love and serve others.
One reason that I'm here for this event is because I thought it'd be awesome to meet people that have the same interests and just want to do what I want to do, and which is help change the world globally, and also just to meet different students from different schools that also just care about people and care about helping and care about just making a better world.
I'm here because this is a great opportunity. I wanted to unite with other students who believe in the same thing as I do. A lot of students don't have the idea that there's room for them to make change, and it's great when we can get the opportunity to realize that we too can affect change in our communities. So it's a wonderful opportunity. I'm just here to grow and to learn, and since I've been here, I've gotten so many ideas that I can take back home to my local community.
I care about social justice because I was taught that between service and social justice there's a fundamental difference. Service is treating the symptoms of the problem, social justice is addressing the root causes.
Mercy is the people that when someone falls off a cliff, they're on the bottom, putting bandages on and stuff, but social justice is standing on top of the cliff and wondering why people are falling off. So if we want to figure out why people are hungry and what's going on, we really need to look at those root causes and figure out hey, this is how we make a difference, and sometimes it may feel like a lot of talking and not a lot of doing, which is mercy, but it's the way to solve the problems in the world.
I've been really passionate about social justice from a young age. I guess broadly put, I feel like human beings have an obligation to be there for one another.
I care about social justice because I feel that Jesus, he gave us this land, he gave us this as a gift. And it's our responsibility as followers of him to take care of this gift, to nurture this gift, to grow from the land that which he gave.
I care about social justice issues because they're at the heart of what it means to be a human person. Things like poverty, human trafficking, budget spending, all these things kind of culminate into what it means not only to be a human, but how do we serve others, how do we help others?
Because social justice is basically is saying that everyone is equal and everyone deserves to be treated with dignity, and that it's not just if you're poor you shouldn't have the rights for you shouldn't have certain rights. Everyone should be granted with the same rights because everyone is special and God made us all the same. So
social justice to me is making sure that everyone feels like they matter, they're valued, they're important. I think a lot of the times we kind of forget about the minority and we look at the majority, and I think it's our duty as people, as Christians, to also look at the people who are marginalized, to go to the poor, to go to the people who are in jail, to spend time to the least of them, because when we do that, that's when we actually encounter God, that's when we encounter Christ, and that's our duty, that's our calling as human beings.
I'm a modern day hippie. I love the environment. I'm very in, especially on sustainable agriculture and food for all. And then I'm also very passionate about death penalty and pro-life.
I'm particularly passionate about poverty and homelessness. I'm majoring in social work, and I hope to do something with that where I can work with the low-income population and get more do more with hunger and affordable housing and things like that.
I guess one thing that I really do care about is immigration reform, only because I've seen some of those situations firsthand. I know what it's like for some of those people and the tough decisions they had to make and the tough situations that they come out of.
One of them that strikes really close to my heart is human trafficking. That it seems like there's this concept that slavery is done, it's been abolished, but really there's hundreds of thousands of people that are in slavery right now at this moment. And I feel like we need to get this message out to people and have them aware and end slavery once and for all.
What I mainly care about is, I guess, immigration, because like I have a lot of friends and that families are actually immigrants. And it's pretty like crazy, like hearing them talk about, oh well, she can't go to the hospital for the fear she might, the staff will look up her records and she might get, thrown back.
I'm very passionate about just nutrition. I noticed that a lot of people in my hometown are overweight. A lot of them suffer with just different diseases such as diabetes. A lot of them have heart problems. A lot of them have heart attacks and strokes just because they don't eat right. I think if we just take charge of our health, take charge of our life, and it can start with something simple as a local garden or something like that, just to kind of give ownership and to get people motivated about taking care of themselves.
I've met so many wonderful people and made great connections around the country, internationally, in addition to just people in local campuses. So I'll really enjoy making and broadening these networks once I go home.
Weekend has been very informative. I've learned a lot about issues that I didn't know very much about, and I've also learned a lot about things that I can take back to campus and ideas for events and outreach, as well as networking with other college students and adults from different organizations.
I guess I'm taking away from this event a call to action. Before this, I didn't really know how to get out there to act. I always had these ideas, but now I understand that it doesn't matter if you don't know where to go, as long as you start moving.
Leaving this gathering, I hope to set my campus more on fire for the blaze of love of Christ and love of others. I hope to bring the knowledge of how to do an advocacy, of more in-depth information of what are these issues, what do politicians think about it, what do the public think about these things, and bring them not only to my campus at my university, but also to the public.
What I'm taking away is ideas that I can just go back to Xavier and I can showcase like what I've learned, how we can go out into the world and make changes, how the ambassadors, because I'm part of the ambassador network, so how we can start doing some changes around Xavier and around New Orleans, and also how we can bring attention to Xavier about global issues and what's going on internationally.
Well, I've been motivated to just do more for my community as just as a student, as an individual. I know that the education that I have, it's really a blessing, but it's not going to do as much benefit as it can unless I do something with it. So it's incumbent upon me to not only just have my education and go to school and to get a good job, but it's also good to raise awareness, to go back to my community. And I really want to go back to my community and start something where I can work with local people and start up great food initiatives, have people growing their own growing their own vegetables and fruits, and just encourage people, that they can live healthy lives.